It is a beautiful, not yet crazy hot day here in Phoenix for day 3 of our trip. It's going to get a bit steamy, but we'll be all right. You see this baseball right there? You're not going to be seeing much baseball for the first time during this trip because we're not going to a game. We're not necessarily going to be playing a lot of baseball. You never know if a game of catch is going to start, but we've got a lot planned today. We're going to take you along.
Welcome to Walk and Talk, where we talk about whatever while we're walking someplace.
This time we are walking and talking towards Cousin Joey's business. You saw him in the first night video when we were at the Brewers Diamondbacks game. I mentioned our family has been involved in produce for many, many years. Not necessarily my relatives specifically, but not as direct, but like a lot of our aunts and uncles, my aunts and uncles back in Milwaukee. They grew up in a neighborhood called the Third Ward, which had a lot of different produce businesses. A lot of Italians around the Third Ward got involved in produce, and they started a bunch of different companies there. Well, when the Palmazanos moved to Phoenix, they started a company called Peddler's Son, and they distribute to a whole bunch of different businesses, restaurants, stadiums even, perhaps, here in Phoenix. What temperature keep this at?
36 to 38 degrees.
We've had a request by this gentleman saying roll out the barrel, so roll out the barrel. We'll have a barrel. That's enough. That's enough. We got celery over here, green onions. And they distribute these to all different restaurants and other kinds of businesses. And these people work hard. Very hard. Oh man, I hope we need 2 boxes worth before we leave.
This is basil. Yes. Want to taste that? Just take a little bit. Be really basil-y.
So fresh.
Yeah.
This is what makes this pizzas you love so good.
Sea bean. It'll be really salty.
Oh yeah, that tastes actually really good.
Mommy, we found a green vegetable he likes.
You like sea beans?
I think
Mom, he has expensive taste. We're going to show you what the water we sent to all the Diamondbacks.
that's gonna be cool.
Yes, right over here.
This entire pallet right here will go on a plane whenever the Diamondbacks go on the road. This is where they get their water.
Yeah, that's the water we sell it to.
Wow.
This comes from Italy. This is flour directly from Italy. Just for special pizza. Roman pizza. Ooh. I mean, it's like a spinciuni.
Much thicker.
Thicker, but it's crispy, very crispy. This is our new water. It's not plastic, so it's sustainable. So we don't have a plastic, so we're saving the earth with that. What do you think of that?
There's so many logistics that are involved. You can see all the different places in Arizona where they're going.
Okay, so this driver right now is in Queen Creek. So you can see right here, it says Queen Creek. There's a live view of it.
Let's have to drive all the way down here.
Yep. And then it says right here the location of where he's at, where he's been, the time of how long he's been there, the miles in between each stop, and it takes periodic pictures throughout his route of where he's been. We can request any video that we want on here. We just had to put in the times that we want a spread, whether we want an hour, 5 hours of camera feed. We just request that and get that through there.
And what they're able to do then is make sure that the drivers are going where they're supposed to go, and that they're getting done what needs to get done.
All laws are being abided by. Yeah. And we actually have 4 trucks right now, I believe, that have cameras on the inside of the truck.
Oh my gosh.
So we can actually see that the driver's wearing their seatbelt, that they're not messing with their phones when they're driving it. They got their hands on the wheel.
Wow.
And we're going to implement that in all of our trucks.
Just toss those right there.
So, real nice system.
It takes all this to run a business like this. It's incredible. This is an unsolicited plug. He did not ask me to say this. Peddler's Son. They do the job in so many ways for so many different companies and kinds of companies here in the Phoenix area. Run a restaurant around this place, go there. Next, a drive through the ridiculously hot desert, but we're not going to be hot because we got air conditioning, we got dry ice, and what do we have?
Gelato.
So how would you rank Chase Field so far compared to the other stadiums you've been to?
You know, I don't know, honestly, because I didn't get to tour it much. I didn't get to look at it much. It was hard to, you know, be able to rank it. But based off what I see, of what I saw, love the plaza outside, love the air conditioning. You're not burning up. Considering the other parks I've been to, I'm gonna rank Wrigley at number 1, PNC at number 2, 3. I mean Miller Park, like other than Miller Park, Wrigley 1. So Miller Park 1, Wrigley 2, PNC 3. After that, I might have to go Chase Field at 4.
We have water.
Yeah.
King Kong water bottles.
Same back here.
We are now beginning the Apache Trail, a short drive that you take up State Route 88 and head up to Superstition and Tortilla Flat.
Let's go.
one word, comment with how you would describe what you're seeing.
Yeah. And I'm talking a lot more than he is. He's just taking it all in.
And trying to keep us safe driving these winding roads. You you look at this, buddy, how would you describe this?
Amazing.
Just amazing.
This is what gelato does to you.
See what happens when you take a gelato break along the Apache Trail?
Yeah.
It's gelato sauce. It is one of the most beautiful places in the world to get your shirt messy.
And have a picnic.
Welcome to old abandoned Tortilla Flat, Arizona. They hung the last guy who was here. Oh wait, it's only abandoned because they're closed Mondays. There's no spitting in this town either. This is a Phoenix tradition, a place called the Frybread House. It is really a window into the Native American culture. We're going to check it out. Got some sweet stuff you might like.
Let's go.
What are we looking at?
So, I'm down to 3. The chickpeas, get the salsa, get cheese crisp, or get chocolate Frybread sweets.
And what are you picking?
I don't know. I gotta think about it.
The family that owns this restaurant is only one of a kind here in Phoenix. There's no other restaurant like this, and the family is from the Tohono O'odham tribe, and they are Southern Arizona and Mexico. The reservations on both countries, and we have a couple Navajos, which are Northern Arizona, and then the Hopi and Pima, which are Central Arizona, and Yuma, which is by the California border. And I am the only one that's out of state. I'm from South Dakota. I'm Sue from South Dakota. Yeah. This is our traditional bread, the way we were brought up, taught to do, and we do it by hand. It's not with a rolling pin or anything like that. It's by hand. You have to know how to stretch it out, cook it, and it's made fresh daily.
Now, as I understand just in general about Frybread, it came from just 4 very simple elements, and did it really originate from the Southwest? There's the story, but I just want to make sure it's correct, that it came from when the U.S. government gave lard, flour, sugar, and one more other item, and said, here's what we can give you as you're moving away from the land that was yours.
Yes.
Going
Yes.
to Mexico.
Yes. And it's not just the southern, it's not just southern United States, it's northern also. Because my tribe is from South Dakota, which is northern United States, yeah.
An entire people.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
groups.
Yeah.
If you were to talk to a child and say, what should a child, let's say my son, be aware of about trying to understand Native American cultures, be present to, and be care about?
What everybody was taught and what we know as far as our culture and our ancestors is totally different. There's some tribes still to this day who still live off the land. You know, here in Arizona and South Dakota, you know, they still live off the land and they rather stay like that. They prefer to stay like that. And I think that's very important that people should know still to this day that you can still live like that. You can still live off the land. You can still do everything off the land like our ancestors did.
It reminds reminds me of Pizza, how you had the pizza last night.
Meanwhile, I have the red beef chili right here. That looks outstanding. This is so good and not ridiculously spicy. I was intrigued by the idea of going for the green chilies, but they definitely went against it, and I knew that if they say it's spicy, it's crazy spicy. So yeah, I went with the red chili beef. Very good. All right, we want to thank these two, Mark, Janice. Thank you for being such incredible hosts to us here in Phoenix. We've had the most incredible ball. Especially thanks to these two. Your daughter Haley joining us.
I love my cousins.
Yeah, I love these guys. I'm gonna keep them. They might kidnap them.
They're not letting us go to our next destination
we're
tomorrow.
not.
Look there, we're all so tired we're gonna fall asleep.
If we wake up on time, we will have another adventure to show you on our next video. So what do we do, little buddy?
Like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell.
Yeah.
That's how you get all the videos coming out in this series. Normally we'll say so long, everybody, but instead, in the way of Mark, ciao.
Ciao, Bella.